Welcome back to the LTS radio, and on today's NBA segment, we'll be talking about the Giannis trade rumors. Yeah, man. Ever since Giannis got that right calf injury, man, rumors have been swirling. He's moving. He's not happy with the Bucks. They started off on a nice one with the record of 4-1, but ever since then, man, the team has been nose diving in L's. So, man, Giannis might be moving. So, we're trying to look at where he might end up. And number one would be the Atlanta Hawks. Uh, in my view, these guys, they have the blue chip assets, to be honest. And with rising stars like Jalen Johnson, they managed to get Nikhil like Alexander Walker from Minnesota, but they still have some other chips around, man. But Johnson and Alexander Walker would have to be the main things in this trade to be talked about, maybe moving the other way. But I feel like still the Bucks cannot really agree to something like this. I know Johnson is one for the future, given what he's averaging right now, because he's putting up all-star numbers right now. Yet he's just like he's in his first year of his 5-year contract, man. So a kid hoping like that could be one to tie a future on, but man, they would have to also include the number one overall pick in Zachary Researcher, to be honest, in this one. So the Hawks would have to be dismantling their whole future just to get Giannis, man. And Giannis and Trey Young running your team. Fine, you want to win now, but you may have no future. Yeah, so Hawks, that's one. Number two would be Pistons. Man, the Cade Motorcade. Cade has been doing his thing. But if you're a Pistons fan, would you want Giannis or Cade in a Giannis trade off? I really can't see this, man. Jalen Duran, man, one of their most improved players, to be honest, on this roster, particularly in his scoring this season, he has been immense. So Duran and Cunningham, you would they really include only those two, because they would have to give out Thompson as well, I think, or Jaden Ivey and maybe Ron Holland the second. So that's as well, man, almost dismantling your whole future, because you would still have to give out maybe one or two from the likes of Harris or Duncan Robinson or Isaiah Stewart, maybe Karis Lavat as well. So, man, this means they would be dismantling almost their whole thing just to get a Giannis. But, man, Giannis and Cade Motorcade backcourt would feed the streets, to be honest. So, Pistons, man, Pistons look like they have what it takes to go in there and do something for the Bucks. So, uh, but to me, I don't see this happening as well. So, it's likely because they have everything, but man, it's not looking likely still. Third option would be Rockets, but man, as well. Okay, Fred VanVleet been injured this season. Would have to be in the move, obviously. I think they would have to include the Shengun as well, because if I'm a Bucks fan, if I'm losing Giannis to the Rockets, they would have to be giving me one of their best chips, and that is our friend Shengun, to be honest. Uh, Dorian Finney-Smith, something like that in that package as well. So maybe a Steve Adams as well. So you would be leaving the Rockets with the likes of KD and Giannis running that. It wouldn't be a bad outlook, to be honest, with the likes of Thompson still in there. I think Rockets is really primed for the future. They have Jabari Smith Jr. in there. Very, very nice young talent, and the way their coach is, man, he runs a tight ship. So, man, Rockets are one to look out for, but I also highly doubted they'll trade for Giannis in this trade space. The most probable team to go to would be the New York Knicks, in my view, because, man, imagine Giannis and Brunson. If I'm a Knicks fan, I would give out Cat in this trade. I'm sorry, the Big Bodega has been doing his thing, but he's no Giannis Antetokounmpo, man. OG would have to go and Mikal Bridges as well. And to be honest, this would work out for the Bucks and this would work out for the Knicks as well because if I'm a Knicks fan, I want to win now, right? Brunson is in his prime, arguably Giannis still in his prime. So, man, these two run in my backcourt. I stay with the likes of Hart around just to give me that heart in the team, no pun intended. But losing Bridges, Cat, and OG might dent, but man, Giannis covers all that, man. So, but the Bucks are still good in terms of they still got Miles Turner from Indiana. I think the previous trade space. So they're still covered in that. They lose Giannis, but they still keep that rim protection, that rebounding presence in the team. So they could build around Turner in more of a sense, or as well Gary Payton Jr. Fifth option, throwaway option would be OKC, man. Yeah, I have to throw in the Thunder in there because they have too many chips, to be honest. You could say if Isaiah Hartenstein is moving the other way, the likes of Luke Dort in the team, I could even give you a J-Dub in there, to be honest, for Giannis. Watching that backcourt of SG and Giannis would break the internet, to be honest. It would break the NBA because that would be too much. That would be too much. And if I keep Chet, I release Isaiah, I still stay with my big man presence on the court. The likes of Caruso still there. So I'm good, man. I'm good. OKC can really trade in for him. And that could really be a devastating one. Devastating one. Man, no Lakers on this because I feel like we would have to... everything would go, man. AR, Vando, everything, man. Whatever Bucks want, I think we would have to give, but we would stay with nothing. We would only stay with Luka and Giannis, and man, those two can carry a team, but can they really play all 5 positions? So LA is not in this, man. But that's it from us in the studio. It's been Duncan, your host as usual. Leave a like, leave a sub if you haven't. Thanks for listening. LTS out.